COM103, Lab 9. So in Lab 9, we're going to fill a prescription with no refills. We're going to fill it, and then we're going to try to get a refill. And it'll show you that you'll be rejected for it. So a lot of times patient will call in for a refill, but there will be none left. So what we'll do is we'll use the old prescription and we'll copy it to a new prescription number. So that's how we'll get additional refills. So you might have to send the request to the doctor, and I'll show you how to get to that button. So on page 69, step 1, the first thing we have to do is process and fill this prescription for Larry Jones. Let me check something real quick. Alright, so let's do new. We'll enter in the patient. Jones needs to be Mr. Larry. Doctor is Kennedy. Kennedy J. The drug is Celebrex 100. So look, Celebrex 100 capsules. Generic's okay for us. 0 refills. We're gonna give them how many? Doesn't say. No. Let's give them 30.
We're gonna cheat and give them 1.
Take 1 capsule by mouth every day. Okay, sounds good. EDS is good. So this is the prescription. We're just going to fill it as is. So just normally enter in the patient, the doctor, the drug, refills, amount, SIG codes. You're going to save, and then you're going to record. But jot down this number right here. So mine is 186554. Yours might differ. Alright, so save and record. Let things disappear. And we can refill. If a patient calls in, we can refill by a couple of ways. We can refill by RX number, so this button here. So if you click this button and then enter in the number that you just jotted down, mine was 186554, and if you push enter, it's going to tell you, hey, there are no refills remaining. Cannot refill because there's no refill remaining. Okay? So that's what you want to see. You want to get that option because there are no refills. Okay? So what we would normally do is we would send a refill authorization to the doctor. So if you want to take a look at that, just click here, preview, refill authorization request form. And we can fax this to the patient or the doctor, or we can snail mail it, email it, and then they'll let us know how many refills or if they want the patient to come in. And as long as you get this, you can use the old prescription and copy it to a new one. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to copy the old prescription into a new one. All right, so we can just close that. So to do that, you're going to click this green button here. Copy to new RX.
Boom.
So just click copy to new RX. Everything is the same, right?
Where do you see that?
The green button?
It's like
Yeah, once you hit the green button, it's going to copy everything, but your RX number is going to be different. So that old prescription's done. You're just going to copy it, and now it has a new prescription number. So this one, you want to go ahead and print screen, save, and record. So that was the first refill. Now we're going to do the exercises on page 71. So that was one way to refill the prescription, is by RX number. So for this first one, on page 71, the walk-in request, let's go ahead and try the prescription number. So let's go and click refill by RX number. Do not click the new button. If you click the new button, just close out and start over. So just refill by number. The number they want is 186526. Is it in there for you guys? Mine, I don't even see it. 186. I'm gonna find it by the patient name. We might get better luck. I didn't find it by the number. So let's try to find it by the patient. There it is. So okay, my number is just different from what's in the book. That's why. So if you bring up the name Brian Davison, you'll get the prescription here.
Do you click the box that's next to it?
And then you'll click refill up here. So of course there's none left. Right? So we just filled this one in a previous class. Now you'll click copy to new RX. And then you're done. Print screen, save, and record. Right? So that's the first one for Brian Davison. And then the next one, Cynthia Franks, Clubidin 5. We'll do it the same way. We'll look under customer history. This time the patient is Frank. Cynthia. And the drug we want is the Clubidin. So a checkbox, only the Clubidin. And then you're going to click refill RX. Refill too soon, so we'll just continue as is. And then this is their refill. Okay, so your number now should go down one more. So print screen, save and record. And this one got rejected. I don't know if we can modify it.
We just close it if it got rejected.
Let's see, it got rejected. Close. I'll try to make changes. Try to do a prior auth. Let's try. Let's try the 4 code if it works.
So close out of the payment status and go to the pre-authorization.
Yeah, see if that works. Oh, now it's paid. So I did the 04 code and it seemed to work. So go to prior auth and then change the 01 code to 04 and it went through.
Do we screenshot the paperwork?
No, just the order processing screen. So before you ran it through. The next patient will have 2 drugs. So we want patient Bush. So we'll check by customer name. Bush. There's a couple Bush. Whoops. Cancel. Okay, we got date of birth. Make sure it matches 1970. So Jane, 10/23/70. Push enter, and then you're gonna check mark the Prilosec, which is omeprazole, and the glucophage, which is metformin. So they gave you the different names. So we want the metformin and the omeprazole. You can do one at a time, or you can do both. So I selected both, click fill RX. Yeah, we'll do new prescription.
This was
should allow you to refill. Did it go?
So if it's expired,
You have to copy to new RX. So like the metformin, click refill RX. Oh, won't let you. Let's try the other drug.
So we're not looking up their history prescriptions by their RX numbers, but by
Their history.
information in their history.
Yeah, there's two ways to do refills, by RX number or by history. So if they don't give you the RX number, then do the history. Alright, one last one for Nancy Davis.
okay, I'm sorry. I know you asked the same question. If it's expired, you do what?
Copy to new RX. So
That
jot
would be
down.
If it's not, that's not like available.
Let's jot down. Let me show you. So jot down the RX number, and then try to fill it by RX number. Let me bring that up again. So Jane, so you want this number and this number. So mine is 186501 and 186497. Alright, so let me try to refill those two numbers. So I'll refill by RX 186501. So yeah, mine's not allowing me to refill. So I can't refill that one.
Yeah, it's not coming out. It's still saying it's expired.
Yeah, skip that one. Mine's not going through either.
For the first one, the walk-in for Brian Davis,
Mm-hmm.
what was the status for that one? I asked because mine is saying that there's no RX found for this select customer.
For Davison.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so for Davison,
I don't think that I have it.
the number was wrong in the lab manual. So whatever yours was that you processed, because we just finished that one earlier today. So whatever your prescription number is, enter that one is. Mine was 186539. So yours might be different. So look up his customer history and then refill by that number. So what I try to do is I try to refill by that number,
Oh my goodness.
and then I'll tell you it's done. So you'll have to copy to new RX. So this has already been copied. Can't do it again. So you'll get this screen, and then you'd copy it to a new RX. This one I'll abort. Just try the last one.
So the other one doesn't work either.
Yeah, we can't do Prilosec or glucophage. So hopefully Nancy Davis back to normal. So they just want the inhaler, and then hopefully this one we can just refill.
This one says it's expired.
Yeah, this one's expired. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't allow you. Let me try to find the number. So hers was 186474. Yeah, mine's not in the system for some reason. One 186474. So for me, the last 3 wasn't in there for some reason. So we'll process them as new prescription. Alright, so if you can't do the last 3, just note them, and then that's it for lab 9.